So let's talk about it. I mean, is this the year of Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens Tampa? Is this going to be the year that it not only opens, but kind of like maybe sets a new tone for roller coasters in the United States?
Well, I think it's certainly going to set a new tone for roller coasters in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Florida has quite a few roller coasters. It is, in fact, or it is, I should say, the theme park capital of the world, after all. Up until fairly recently, it wasn't really known for coasters, the kind of extreme coasters that we find in other parts of the country, other parts of the world. That's been changing. And this is certainly a welcome addition to the bunch. It's unfair to make judgments before something actually opens and I get to personally experience it. But it certainly seems like this has the potential to be the best coaster in Florida. And when I say the best coaster, I'm talking about the pure coaster experience. There are some wonderful rides there, Hagrid's and the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy that we're going to be talking about later. These are both coasters and themed attractions. And so if you kind of strip out the themed attractions part and just look at the pure coaster experience, I think Iron Gwazi has a pretty good shot at taking the top spot.
Yeah, the amazing thing about this ride is it looks relentless. It's like one element after the other. And I didn't really realize that until I saw some of the promotional footage that they released, and you actually see riders on it, and there's a lot of them being tossed around back and forth. So I'm curious. I know there's going to be the inevitable comparison to Steel Vengeance,
right?
But man, this looks like something fun. And imagine you've got this in Tampa, and then right up the road you've got Velocicoaster. Looks like you're going to have two of the best roller coasters, not only in Florida close by, but also in the country.
Absolutely. Yeah. I totally agree with that. And yeah, you're right. The elements do come one right after the other. The inevitable comparisons with Steel Vengeance, I think you're right on target there. One of the things that distinguishes the two, Steel Vengeance is considerably longer. It's 5,740 feet. Iron Gwazi is a little over 4,000, about 4,100 feet. So it's a 1 minute, 50-second ride compared to a 2.5 minute ride on Steel Vengeance. So it's shorter, it's more intense because within that shorter footprint, they're jamming a lot of elements in there. But in terms of height and speed and that steep first drop, it's got that 91-degree drop. It's going to take all those records for height and speed and angle of descent. But really, if you compare it to Steel Vengeance, they're pretty comparable in those departments. So it remains to be seen. The inevitable comparison will be made, and I hope to be one of the ones to make it. But I feel pretty confident saying that, at least in Florida, this is going to be probably the best coaster. That's my prediction anyways.
Cool.